Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aquarium Plant Index. In today's episode we are going to be talking about Potamogeton gayi. Now this is often known as slender pondweed and it's a delicate looking fully aquatic plant, and it is characterised by soft light green leaves that under highlighting can develop a reddy brown hue on the tip. It has a very unique look with thin leaves that grow in a feather-like formation from the very thin central stem. It isn't a particularly difficult plant to grow, and in our experience it does take some time to establish itself in the aquarium, so patience is key, but the result is well worth the wait. Good light, CO2 and nutrients will all promote the best growth. However, CO2 and highlighting isn't strictly necessary and it will grow in a more low-tech condition. However, the colour will vary depending on the light and the nutrient availability. Plant does grow really tall and it could even exceed 50 centimetres, so it's definitely best planted in the back of the aquarium and maybe more suited to larger aquariums. It's best to plant it in big groups and this will give a more fuller look. It can be trimmed to prevent it from looking too leggy, as when it gets taller it tends to block out light to the lower lying leaves and these can often fall off and it just becomes a big mass of stem. So what you would do is just trim off the healthy portions of the plant, disregard the lower part and just replant the healthy tops. It sends out creeping runners, so don't be surprised if you see this plant pop up in places that you didn't plant it, but these can easily be pinched off and disregarded or planted elsewhere in the aquarium. Due to it being a fast-growing plant, it's definitely beneficial to plant it in aquasoil as it does take up a lot of nutrients. Overall, this plant is quite unique looking and it has a very distinctive growth pattern and coloration that adds a freshness to your aquascape. As well, because it has really light, thin leaves, these kind of sway in the flow of the water, which just adds another interesting dynamic when viewing your aquarium. We hope you learned something from this video. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you again on another episode of Aquarium Plant Index.